Let's go. Yep. Where is it? There it is. Perfect. Let's go. What's up? Happy Tuesday. I'm getting my client Ashley in here. I think she's in here already. That was fast. Let's go. Today is going to be an amazing freaking trip. Wow, there it was. There it is. Let's go. What's up? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Best day of my entire freaking life. Can you hear me good?
I can. Can you hear me?
Amazing. Yeah. How's the day been?
It's been good. How about yours?
No complaints. I know we tried to do this yesterday, but we're here today, so that's freaking good.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Made it work.
So what I'm going to do, Ashley, to be respectful of your time, I'm going to start the recording in a second. I'll give you like a quick, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I know. I was going to say, I'm going to like count down from 3. I'm going to start the recording and then I'll give you a chance to like introduce yourself. We'll do the quick intro to the podcast and then we'll just ask you a couple things. We'll have a good time. It's going to be lit, right?
Okay. Sounds good.
Sounds good? Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, dude, I got 100 people over here on TikTok. Got 100 on TikTok. Yeah. And then we got a few more over here, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. So let's get right into today's episode in 3, 2, 1. What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Shift Your Mind, Change Your Life podcast. This is your favorite motherfucking coach, Coach Sal. Let's get it. In today's episode, I'm joined by one of my rockstar clients, Ashley. Ashley, what is going on? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Best day of my entire freaking life. So give us a little bit of a backstory. Who are you? How do we connect? Just give a little bit of an understanding so people know what's going on here.
Okay. I'm Ashley, and I actually followed you and found you on TikTok first.
Did you?
And I did. And I was like kind of watching all of your videos for a little while, and then I somehow found your Facebook and sent you a request, and then you ended up DMing me, and we just started talking a little bit as far as like the program, and I joined. I think you did like a quick like 4-day challenge.
Yeah.
And I ended up joining, and I was like obsessed with it. And we set up a one-on-one call, and the rest is history. And it's been great ever since signing up.
Yeah, I love it. And I want to take a second and say I'm proud of you for continuously showing up for yourself. I think we're down almost 12, 15 pounds now,
12.
right?
Yeah, almost 12.
Incredible. And I think we're only at the like 8-week mark. So tremendous progress so far. And I think that's super cool. So like, could you break that down a little bit more? Like, I know you mentioned we were talking a little bit. So how has it been for you since joining from the challenge, being a part of the program? Could you break that a little bit down?
It's been great. It's been so super easy. Like, I love following the workouts. I was also consistent with working out prior to joining, but I felt lost. Like, I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again, stuck with the same routine, never really changing my eating habits as much as far as like going up in calories or like switching things in certain directions. And I feel like with you by my side, I have more of that structure and like that guidance. Like if I have a question, I can just reach out and you're really quick to respond with everything, which is super, super helpful.
Yeah. I just want to see you guys win, man. You know, like I really do. Like, you've seen that being a part of the team now, and just like, I give my all to this because I really care about you guys, and like I want the best for you because I understand, you know, what it is to start and then get to where you want to be, you know. But going off of what you said there, like, what has been the biggest shift for you since you joined? I know you said that you were working out a little bit, but now we're like taking it to that next level, right? So like, what has been something that's really helped you throughout this journey so far?
I would say nutrition. Nutrition was my biggest thing. Like, working out, like I when I first started the program with you, like I was confused as far as like why we were doing certain workouts. And like with you explaining it to me, like it makes sense. Like I felt like I'd go to the gym and I'm like, what am I even doing as far as this workout? Because I didn't feel like I was working out. And then in short 8 weeks, like I've seen an amazing amount of progress, and I was stuck on 10 pounds that I could not lose. And within 8 weeks, I've dropped 12. Like, that's insane.
It is crazy.
And I'm eating more and working out less, which makes no sense to me.
Hold on. Can you say that again for everybody just to make that super clear?
Yes, eating more and working out less.
That's what it is. No, because here's the thing, Ashley, and I love that you said that, because so many people either overtrain and restrict themselves and all these things. So like what we're focused on together is slowly increasing your food intake and making sure that your training is specifically lined up in a certain way. And you're seeing that, like, it's not a coincidence. And I think I said that to you on our first call, right? I was like, this is what it is. This is what we're doing, right? And it's just like, it's amazing to see that come into fruition now. And the other side to that too, Ashley, is that like we're just getting started, right? Like still a lot of ground to cover. And it's just amazing to think about that for a second, right? Now, I wanted to ask you, this is something that I think a lot of people are going to need to hear. Were there any hesitations before joining? You know, like, were you skeptical? Like, did you know anything about the online space? Would you mind sharing about that?
When you say online space, like, what do you mean exactly?
Just in general, as far as like online trainers, because I think there's like a stigma with it where people think, oh,
Okay.
how is that possible? Like, is that something that you thought of at all?
I mean, my generation is all online, kind of. So
Yeah.
I wasn't too skeptical with that.
Mhm.
Whether I thought you were real or not, that's one thing.
What does that mean, bro?
Like fake accounts and stuff like that. Like, you know, in that aspect.
Okay. I seem fake? Is that what it is?
What is it?
I seem fake?
No. Not like almost like a scam.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, that came out wrong.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But to make that very clear, it's not a scam, obviously.
No, of course not. Absolutely not. Hesitation-wise, I would say no, because I was just ready to take the next step. I knew I needed some guidance and just finding the right coach that fits me. I have worked with past coaches, whether it's like in my town or online, or just follow workout programs from other influencers, which they all worked out, but it's not cookie cutter. Like, it's supposed to be to what you are looking to do. And I feel like a lot of programs like don't have that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no.
With your program, like, you really customize to like what the goals are, and like whether it's nutrition or working out, you're always checking in as far as like what needs to be changed, like what can we do better.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, like, it has to be that sort of process in order to get that level of results. And like, I want to dive deeper into what you said there, because there's a lot of other trainers and coaches out there. So like, what has been the difference between like them and us so far? I'm curious.
The consistency, the community. The results in general.
Yeah. So you feel like maybe the past ones that you've worked with have been like maybe like some cookie cutter stuff, where you feel like this has been like really hands-on, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I love that. So with that being said, Ashley, what would you say to someone who may be struggling right now, who like wants to do this but doesn't think it's possible? What would be your word of advice to them?
Get out of your own way and just find the right person who fits you as far as like what you're looking to do.
So what does that mean specifically?
I would say like you need to find someone who matches like your energy, as far as like I'm willing to put the work in if I have the right guidance. And at working with you, I find that you put your all into whatever you do.
Always.
And always, you have to. And especially where I was at a point where I was struggling for the longest time and I just couldn't figure out why. And your program kind of simplified that for me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. So going off of that, like you said, you were struggling a little bit. So like, I know earlier you mentioned nutrition, right? So like, is that specifically what you were having a hard time with? And if so, like, what do you feel like has been the change for you?
I would say that was probably my biggest problem, but I was also overtraining. Like, I felt like if I didn't go to the gym 6 days a week and lift as heavy as I possibly could, like, I wasn't going to lose weight.
Yeah.
And in reality, I was overtraining and I was actually putting on weight because I wasn't eating enough and I was overtraining and I was overtired all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely tracking your meals is definitely the
I know you love that, right?
And I still struggle with it.
Yeah. Well, I know. Well, that's the thing, is like everything is a work in progress. It's never like, oh, I've made it, I'm done. Like, even maintaining what you have is something that requires consistent work, right? So I think that's a crucial thing to understand for everybody listening is like, yes, like overtraining is a real thing. You can train less and eat more food and actually get the results. Like Ashley is living proof of that. And again, down 12 pounds in just 8 weeks. Like, yo, you're fucking crushing it. You know what I mean? Super, super cool. And then like last two things I wanted to mention today. Like one, how do you stay consistent? You know, in spite of everything else, because I'm assuming that you're busy, right? You have a lot of other things going on. So how do you manage to like make the time for this and get the results that you want? I'm curious.
So I'm a little bit of a psycho, you can say, or like what my friends tell me. I'm actually in the gym at 5 a.m. every day.
Good for you. I see that. Crazy.
You just now it's just more of a mental thing. Like I need to go to like clear my head and have a good start for my day. Like I feel like if I don't start that way, I'm thrown off.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
At least Monday through Friday, at least. But
yeah.
The weekends, it's just kind of have to play by ear.
So you feel like that's what works best for you, right?
Yes. Yeah. And it's not going to work best for everybody. I work late nights, so it's harder for me to go get to the gym at nighttime. So morning routine and just setting in that routine in the morning is like really helps me stay consistent.
Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat, man. Like I'm a morning guy, like through and through, because like you said, like if I don't, I feel like so like, oh my God, like, you know, so.
Well, fun fact, I'm not a morning person.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I just kind of sort of fell in love with working out in the morning, and there's just that sweet spot of waking up at that time and driving to the gym. That's just like you kind of steal time a little bit, which is weird to say.
Yeah. No, it's a fact.
It sets for good intentions throughout the rest of the week.
Of course. No, I couldn't agree more, because like that's the thing. It's like whatever works best for you. And I love that you said you're not a morning person, because oftentimes like it's just what we feed ourselves every single day. So you're feeding yourself a new belief, and then that's why things are working, right? Could you agree with that?
Absolutely. 100%. You have to believe in what you do.
You have to. You have to. That's the thing, is like if you're not really like fully in it, then like you're gonna see friction because your actions are reflecting that, right?
Yep.
So like that's what it is every single day, and I'm just like really thankful and proud of you so far. Last thing, Ashley, as we wrap up, is there anything specifically that you wanted to share today that you feel like could be helpful for somebody?
I would just say that some days are easier than others, but you can't give up. You just have to keep pushing, and at the end of the day, you'll always see results.
That's it. That's what it is. You just like no, it is. Like I think so many people like complicate it, and it's just like you just have to show up. You just have to show up and do the work, and then like when you have
to show up for yourself,
yeah. Oh my God, hold on. Say that one more time before we wrap this up. One more.
You have to show up for yourself because no one else will.
It's a fact. That is what it is. I love it. Ashley, that's all I had today. Anything else you want to share?
No, it was great. Thank you for letting me be a part.
You're good. Absolutely. This was incredible. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. Ashley, thank you. Have the best day of your entire life, and I'll see you in the group. All right?
Yes.
Peace, love, pro team. See you guys in the next one. Boom. That's it. All right, Ash. Thank you. Have an amazing day.
No problem. Thank you too.
Peace.
Bye.
Woo! Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the background's in your mouth. I sing now too. Do you have A? I don't know what that means. Kind of fine. Not going to lie. I appreciate you. Grace, thank you for the follow. Shit. All right, I have to bounce. Have the best day of your entire mother freaking lives. Thank you. Peace, love, protein. Let's get it.